Microsoft Publisher is a super easy program to use. So let's go find it first by going to your search button on your taskbar. Click here, type in Publisher, and you will see it appear. So I'm going to click on Publisher. I don't use this a lot, so I'm not going to pin it to my taskbar. I'm going to search for it whenever I want it. But whenever you come into Publisher, this is what it looks like. So Publisher is used to do design, a lot like Canva. And they have a lot of templates you can use, or you can start from scratch. It's completely up to you. So you can click here on more templates to see all kinds of templates, and then you just click on the one you want, and you can click around within that template and make changes, or you can start from scratch. So let's say we start from scratch. You can choose to have a regular sheet of paper, portrait, landscape, or there are different sizes. For example, I have created very long banners before. And so you can choose all kinds of different options as far as how large you would like your paper to be. So you can also make index cards, so all kinds of sizes. Well, I went ahead and clicked on the landscape version of a sheet of paper. You come in here, it's super easy to use. So you have some basic tools right here under Home. You'll see some of those tools as well under Insert. For example, drawing a text box, that's both under Home and Insert, because that is such a big piece of what you can do. So it's a lot like what you would do in PowerPoint. You can click on Draw Text Box, and once you create a text box, then you have some word art to play around with. I can click on whatever word art I want and play around. I can change my text. You all know how to do this. I can change my text size. I can change my font. There's a lot of different things you can do. So just play around with the text box and the options within it. You can also bring in pictures from a file. That means it'll go to your computer and you can upload. This OneDrive is not ours because it says personal instead of Cary Academy. So if I want to go to a file, I'm going to click on from a file. And then once my insert picture dialog box appears, this little window here, I might have some pictures in here that I would access. So we all have places with pictures, right? So I can go to my photos. And everybody wants a picture of a cute dog, right? So I'll get a baby picture of my dog. And you can play around with how it comes in and move these around. So there's lots of pretty obvious things to do here. You can use wrap text to wrap your text around a picture. You can bring whatever you want on top or send it to the back, so you can have overlays. Maybe I want my word play to be on top of my dog. So I'm going to drag it there and then choose bring forward. And now the text is on top of my picture. So there's a lot of fun things you can do there. You have your alignment here, grouping, ungrouping, rotating, lots of cool stuff there. So it's pretty straightforward. I'll tell you the one thing that I use a lot is page design. I'll come in here, play around with the different colors that they have for us. You can play around with the background. You can go back and change your orientation. Maybe I really meant to go with portrait. And also under the insert menu, I wanted to point out you can insert a table. We already looked at pictures. You can get pictures from online. There's shapes, just all kinds of cool things. And then one thing I use a lot is borders and accents. So you can come in here and choose a border. And you drag this around to where you want it, and then you just drag it out or up and down. And so usually I will take these and play around and get them, drag the borders around to the edges of the paper and make it look real pretty. All right, and as always, you want to do File Save As to save your file wherever you would like to keep it.